Anthem is about a lot of things, like exploring a huge world, teaming up with friends, and making choices that shape your story. However, almost everything you do in BioWare's upcoming online shooter orbits a single central element powered exosuits called Javelins. This technology allows you to take flight and soar into Anthem's dangerous wilderness, and how you fight and foes you encounter there is determined by the javelin you are piloting. Anthem has four types of javelin, and with a variety of customization options for each, you have plenty of ways to set yourself apart. BioWare has previously talked about the role three of the javelins play. The Colossus is a tank with heavy weapons. The Ranger balances firepower and mobility, and the Storm is like an elemental infused mage. The studio recently pulled back the curtain on the fourth javelin and called it the Interceptor. The Interceptor is sort of like our rogue class, designed for hit and run combat with some support skills mixed in, says lead producer Mike Gamble. It's really quick, so you want to get in, attack enemies with your blades, and get out before they have a chance to retaliate. It also gets a variety of glaives and throwables that can inflict status ailments and debuffs. Interceptors be Sorry about that. Interceptor is fun because it's high precision javelin, and you're constantly darting in and out of danger to get the most out of combat. The Interceptor's playstyle is exciting when you imagine yourself as a lone wolf cutting foes down, but it gets even more attractive as part of a group. Anthem is an always online game with an emphasis on four-player co-op, though the main story content can be played solo, and that's when the action is at its best. Every javelin has a role, so they're highly capable of their own, but you really unlock their full potential as part of a team. Gamble says, for instance, a storm by itself is formidable because it can do a lot of AoE damage and do a bit of crowd control, but it also gets fairly weak, but also got a fairly weak shield and can take a lot of damage. However, if you pair up with Storm and Colossus, that can draw aggro. Then you can fly around the battlefield setting up combos and helping teammates with tougher enemies. That doesn't mean every group needs to be perfectly balanced at all time. BioWare is looking forward to seeing the inventive ways players push themselves, like all Storm squads tackling challenging late game content. Even if you have a all-storm squad, each javelin is visually distinct. Players can make an impressive variety of adjustments to customize their javelin's appearance. First of all, you earn new armor pieces as you play, and you can equip them with different slots on your javelin, like helmet, arms, legs, and chest. These modifications change the silhouette of your suit, but you can go a step further by changing the texture of these components. You can select different pieces of regions on your javelin and change the material setting, choosing from a range of metal and cloth. Once you're happy there, you can apply vinyls and custom paint jobs and create your own color palettes to tie the whole visual look together. For a final flourish of personalization, you can change some of your animations like landing and victory poses. With options like that, running into another player who looks just like you seems pretty unlikely. Anthem launches in a few months, but fans will learn more and even play a demo before then. Beyond that, the community will continue to hear new things about Anthem even after its initial release, since it's a live service. BioWare will fold tweaks, additions, and new content into the game and change its composition over time. What exactly can we expect in that area? We haven't gotten into full details of what we're doing on the live service front yet, but I'll just say we're not taking anything off the table. Gamble says, we'll be doing a lot of small things daily and weekly, like tweaking day and night cycles and introducing storms and other weather effects that will impact gameplay. But we have some much bigger things planned as well.